Let's start with Boeing. Boeing rose as much as 4% in earlier trading as Airbus agreed to take over some assets. Of course, the important part here is that this clears the way for Spirit to be acquired by Boeing. This has been a complex deal, three-way transaction. It reunites Boeing with Spirit, which they spun off in 2005. The acquisition was about $5 billion. Of course, it was announced in July 2024. And that's clearly lifting the stock. We also have an upgrade from Bernstein. The stock is now outperform because it's making the progress it needed for the growth trajectory. They noted the commercial jet production has stabilized, and of course that defense outlook has improved after the jet competition that was won by Boeing that President Trump recently announced. And the stock is up 2% year to date, which is not a bad start considering how stocks have suffered this year.
Especially this stock, which is just a giant, old, creaking, practically government-run bureaucracy duopoly. I don't know why people find Boeing and Airbus so exciting. They're just two gigantic government companies that slowly move pieces around the board, right? We used to own Spirit, then we sold Spirit, now we're buying Spirit.
Exactly.
I don't know why we devote so much time to these companies.
I love Boeing because it represents U.S. engineering superiority until they move the corporate headquarters from Seattle to Chicago.
Yeah, because they used to make a great plane like the 747-800, and now what?
I just flew on a
now the 737. That's not a good plane.
It's the workhorse. Eli Lilly, what do you got?
I feel so there isn't that much competition. Two big companies makes sense. Eli Lilly shares up as much as 2%. Of course, we're talking about HSBC downgrading the stock to reduce, which is the sell equivalent, saying the drug maker's risk-reward is not attractive. We have competition. Of course, we're talking about Ozempic, Wegovy, all those big drugs, and Novo Nordisk is a big competition there. We also have very high valuation. That's something that HSBC is noting. The stock currently has a forward price to earnings ratio of about 40 times. Right. The S&P is 20 times.
They have the one I want, though. They have Zepbound is what I want to get hold of.
That's your favorite?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't get it.
Yes, you can get it.
Twice I've been not approved by my insurance company. Yeah, I could pay for it myself.
Go get the over-the-counter stuff.
$1,000 a month.
Go get the... Yeah.
You want me to get Hims and
the
Hers?
The stock is up 14%. It's working.
30 seconds on Peloton.
Peloton is up. Shares gained as much as 6.5% in earlier trading. We're talking about an upgrade from Truist. It's buy. Saying the stock is finally nearing a point where the company's improving fundamentals should support a recovery. The stock is down 24% year to date. The new price target from Truist is $11. This implies a 70% jump.
Nice.
So clearly, very bullish thesis there.
All right, Denitsa, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Denitsa Sakova, cross-asset reporter. For more conversations like this, listen to our new Stock Movers podcast. Subscribe for 5-minute episodes on the biggest winners and losers in the stock market. Listen to Stock Movers on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere else you get your podcasts.
Such a great idea.
It is.